How's it going, everybody? My name is Chisoku. Welcome to Football Manager 2022, where I have been recording a lot of videos recently, different series, and a whole bunch of different stuff. But like an idiot, I didn't check the audio quality, and they all hours and hours, and realistically, I put hundreds of hours into this game recently. Hours and hours and hours of recording. Screwed up. So this will be my first ever Football Manager video. So if you've been on the channel before, it's not that dissimilar from what you've probably seen. I like management games. I wrote a guide on how to survive in Total TW 2020 or TW 2020. There we go. Wow, I can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, I do gaming content. I do a bunch of different stuff, but gaming's kind of my focus. Football Manager is a game that I got into fairly recently, with 2021 kind of near the end of the life of 2021. And I just like doing all kinds of saves. I'm really disappointed right now that I lost everything I've already done, because I had a couple fun ones. But it gives me a chance to do one I actually haven't done yet, since I do have to start over. So I'm going to take my favorite club, Norwich City, and try to make them not suck. Yeah. Easier said than done, I'm aware. But we're going to give it a shot. So here we are. Oh, man. Is that other camera? I don't know. I don't know why the color's like that. Norwich have today confirmed the appointment of Calvin Jenner as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the inexperienced 30-year-old, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Carrow Road. Jenner has put pen to paper on a 2-year deal worth $30K per week. I wish. Oh, my. Jenner will be managing one of his favorite clubs, and the significance of this appointment will certainly not be lost on either him or the team's supporters. He replaces previous manager Dean Smith. Jenner lacks the reputation of a survival specialist, which creates an intriguing dynamic, with many pundits expecting them to face a battle to avoid relegation this season. So we move into this match, into this save. Media prediction 20th. Yep. That's a thing. We have the owner of the club, Delia Smith, the director. She's lovely. She still goes to all their games, I'm pretty sure. We have Mr. Stuart Webert here, our director of football. He's not the worst. His negotiating's crap, though. Our assistant manager, Craig Shakespeare. He is bad at his job. Cool. It doesn't help that we only have 3-star reputation. This is going to be an issue for us. This is one of a couple of issues for us, and I'm going to get into more of them as we go. So here's our best 11. Timo Pukki will be out. Everyone loves Timo Pukki. I love Timo Pukki. Timo Pukki's awesome in real life. Timo Pukki is old in this game. And unfortunately, he is not a player who's going to be able to keep us up. Christos Zolis, pretty good. There's a chance I might sell him because he's worth money. But ultimately, keeping him around, not a bad thing. Rashika, very good. Gilmore, very good. Wish he was mine. Can't afford him. No way I'm going to be able to at the end of the season either. Le Malo, very good. Norman, another good player who unfortunately is in on loan. It's funny that they're using this formation. Brandon Williams, another good player who's in on loan. Oma Bomadile, awesome young player. Not great yet. Well, actually, I don't know, because the game updates just happened, so he might be better now. But I'm going to say not great yet, but we'll get better. Benjamin Gibson, good. Max Aarons, phenomenal. He's going to want to get sold probably by the end of the first season. I'm just hoping that we can stay up in the Premier League so that we can capitalize on that and flip him for someone good. And Timothy Krull, not good. Our goalkeeping situation is bad. Also on loan, Ozan Kabak, pretty good. Better than Schalke. In real life, he's having trouble. In this game, he's pretty good. I've had him develop quite well for me. My biggest disappointment on this team right now is the fact that during the winter transfer window, we loaned out Todd Cantwell. I don't think I can cancel that. If I can, I will immediately. Let's see, can I? Oh, I'll find out in a minute. Because ideally, I would have Cantwell playing. I like to run a 4-3-3 diamond. 4-3-3 narrow diamond. Or a 4-1-2-1-2. It doesn't matter. But we'll see what we're going to do with this squad. We'll take a look. Club vision. Play possession football. Sure. Tiki-taka works for me. Develop players using the club's youth system. Great. The club has... that's kind of what they're known for. Making good young players and then selling them. Sign players under the age of 21 for the future. Fair. Can do. I already have ideas of players to bring in to address some of our issues. I'd love to bring in... There's a couple goalkeepers who I'd really like to bring in, but most of them are too expensive. One of them is not too expensive if I manage to sell someone else. But that's a tough one. Work within the wage budget. Good chance that's not going to happen. Not going to lie. Sorry. That's a tough one. Fight bravely against relegation. I can't see us getting relegated, honestly, just because when you have a player at the helm, it's a little easier, and I don't think that the Norwich squad in this game is as bad as some of the others. FA Cup reached the 5th round, maybe. EFL Cup reached the 4th round, maybe. And they don't have anything for next season. Oh, attempt to remain in the Premier League for next season. But my contract expires at the end of this season. So we'd like to stay here, ideally. Oh, Norwich. Oh, no one said it was going to be easy. Squad selection. Yeah, okay, right. I'm not used to playing in the Prem, honestly. Usually I play lower leagues. So this will be kind of interesting. I have gotten to the Prem. I have played Norwich in the Prem. It was after playing another team for a while, and I got signed by Norwich and ended up taking them back up to the Prem. We're going to accept the current vision. Take a look at that in a minute. All right, let's take a look at our squad. Now, and we're going to sort by transfer value. Ideally, so Max Aarons is someone who we need realistically to stay up in our first season. He is very important just to keep us alive. We got a bunch of loans in as well, which is annoying because it means that I can't do anymore. Otherwise, I would look into that. But Max Aarons, I'd love to sell. I'd love to. Get a lot of money for him. It's sad to say he's a really good young player. And his future isn't in Norwich. It's somewhere else. It's at a bigger club, and I understand that. Christos Zolis, same kind of idea. He is good. He is good. But I don't generally play wingers. Oh, so for me, he's... I end up having Rashika and generally Sargent, actually. Amabamadile. He's worth quite a bit more now. He got a lot better, actually, since the update, so that's interesting. Good to know. Wouldn't sell him. I'd like to keep him around. Rashika, I would not be opposed to selling. Honestly, the way this is going to work, most of the team, not opposed to selling. Ida, if he's got to go, he's got to go. Josh Sargent, I'd rather hold on to. He's got pretty good potential. Angus Gunn, gone. Terrible. Sorry, Angus. I've been watching the Premier League. I need a better, younger goalkeeper. Where's a better goalkeeper? Pookie, gone. Cruel, gone. I kind of feel bad doing this. Realistically, I could get rid of most of these guys, and I wouldn't feel bad about it. And that's just how it goes. You need to have a tactic, yes. Let's look at squad depth. Let's look at squad depth in my preferred formation. They have it here. 4-4-2 diamond narrow. Here we go. Our midfield is not super amazing for supporting three midfielders. Oh, you know what? Actually, I shouldn't say that. They're all fine. They're perfectly fine. That's a thing. Ideally, I'd have Cantwell here, Pookie and Rashika for now. Yeah, you can see why Zolas doesn't really fit into what I like to do, unfortunately. Yeah, but this is probably what I'm going to end up running. Realistically. You're not terrible. How old are you? 33. Better than I expected. Coach report. Yeah, see, this is the problem. Leading EFL championship player. It's not good enough. But he's still, like, the best goalkeeper. Timo Pukki. Decent Premier League. Well, there you go. There you go. Decent. Rashika, who hasn't been terrible this season. Decent Premier League. Josh Sargent doesn't even break this top 5. He ties with Solis, I guess. EFL Championship standard. Potentially Premier League standard. It's not good enough. Him I can get better, guaranteed. Same with Zolas. They're both young. They have good potential. Or they have decent potential. Should be able to get them better. But I'm going to have to set up a lot with the training to get these players where I need them. Williams isn't even that great. Well, yeah, I guess probably most of them took a hit to their ratings when just because the season's gone so badly. You look like... Yeah, EFL Championship standard. Yeah, see, this is a problem. Because that means that my whole defense is EFL Championship standard. You're leading EFL Championship. Oh, pardon me. Ben. Captain Grant, I believe. He's the captain. Good EFL Championship. Archie Mare is good. Archie Mare is very good. So is Joe Rose. I think Rose is better. Not her. Oh no, I guess Mare would be better. I had Joe Rose in one of the saves I was doing, and he was great for me. But I was lower leagues. He's currently in the first division, or he's in, League One, doing quite well for himself. Yeah. I'm going to try and figure out what I want to do for a tactic. Well, I'm going to build my diamond. It's an easy place to start. And we'll go from there. We'll take a look at some people that I'd like to bring in. And if I can. And then, yeah. We'll be back as soon as the season starts to play our first couple matches and see how we do. Just wanted to check in here. So we traded away Pookie. Traded some other guy. What the hell's his name? He plays advanced playmaker, like shadow striker area. He's decent. He's not Cantwell, but probably better than Cantwell, to be fair. I traded him to Newcastle for 13 mil. Pookie we traded for like 8 mil. And so we flipped that and picked up Kareem Adeyemi, who can't get a work permit yet, but it's Kareem Adeyemi. One of the best wonderkids in the game. So we're going to throw him out on loan in Germany and get him that work permit that we need. And yeah, he's going to be awesome for us, ideally. It's hilarious how much his transfer value goes up immediately, because we paid 16 mil for him and just boom. Oh, Premier League. Yeah, that's how that goes. Picked up a couple other people too. Focused on Wonder Kids to start. But now that I have a few of them, I'm not as worried. Oh, yes. So we picked up, this is before I thought I was going to be able to get Adeyemi. Picked up Andre Lucas Gudjonsson, who's also quite good. Potentially better than all these other strikers except for Adeyemi. So worth picking up. Got him for like 3 mil, maybe 4. We also picked up right, he's already out on loan. We also picked up goalkeepers. Lucas Canizares, who is another one who couldn't get a work permit for yet. It's only a matter of time. I signed him for 5 years, 5 years, I'm pretty sure. And so we're going to send him out on loan back. We sent him back to Spain on loan so that he can start getting caps. But this guy's awesome. Just awesome. And I've had him in several saves, and he always has turned out to be good for me. So, yeah, had to pick him up. But yeah, that's just a little check-in. We'll be back once there's all right. Games. Well, first game of the season. We are here. We have made a signing. We picked up Rasmus Falk Jensen to play in to play in our advanced playmaker position here, which works out perfectly. Hopefully he'll be able to supplement our strikers nicely. We have Rashika and Ida starting, with Zolas and Sargent both on the bench. Zolas ideally is going to be getting a lot more playtime going forward. Lee Malo, Gilmore, and Norman in our midfield. We got Williams and Aarons at the wings, and Gibson and Amabadadile on our defense. And we've gone with a gun because he's younger, and both goalkeepers are equally as bad at sweeper keeper. So let's see how this goes. We are obviously not expected to win this. But you never know. Be nice to see a win. Schmeichel. Oh, and Fofana, that's right. Yeah. Fofana's going to be trouble for my not very good strikers. Rashika up to Williams. Back to Gilmore, to Norman. I have hope that we can keep that kind of pressure on them the whole game. Billy Gilmore and a Norman to Lee Malo. Yeah, it was a little bit off. A little bit off. It's all good. Now we're going to see Leicester break out. Well, maybe not. Aaron's. Ida. Oh, no. Yeah, I decided to put a lot of faith in my young guys. Getting rid of Pookie in favor of... and it's for now. Obviously, next season we should have... now that he's gone out on loan to I don't know, one of the lower, crappier Bundesliga teams. Adeyemi will be back, hopefully with a work permit next year. Who knows, maybe he'll keep that crappy Bundesliga team from getting relegated. I don't even know which one it is. It's the one with the Shamrock. That's all I know. Corner kick. See how this goes. I think it's Lee Malo. Nope, Gilmore. Interesting. Hey, Ben Gibson with the opener at the 31st minute of play, and Norwich is up 1-0 on Leicester, which this actually happened this season in our opening game. Got to extended highlights is correct, but I want replays for goals and disallowed offside goals. There we go. Okay, moving on. Look, man. Look, man. It's very cold down here. It is very cold down here. My basement's not very warm. You have a Norwich toque or hat, a warm hat, a wool hat. I was considering wearing, but it is super hot, that hat. Hey! Rasmus Falk in his first game as a member of Norwich. Very exciting. And he makes it 2-0. That was beautiful. Just beautiful. We love it. That's what we like to see. He's one of the best players on our team. He's a little older, but I'm not upset about that. I only brought him in on a 1-year contract, specifically because I just needed someone to come in and keep us from getting relegated. That was it. It's like, I'm okay with bringing in a couple older guys this season because I need to just stay in the Premier League. And I've got a bunch of young guys coming up. Who eventually will be able to start taking over some of these starting roles for the older guys. I'm actually also signing another center back, or trying to, who would be the best center back on our team, so that I can run him alongside Omabaladile. Oh. Boo. It's very late. It took me a while to get here. Actually, and I almost went to bed at 9 p.m. I was feeling very tired and wasn't feeling great. And then I got up and did some dishes. Felt better. Ate a couple of hard-boiled eggs, which gave me a little bit of energy. That was for the dishes. And then I was like, maybe I'll go downstairs and, Adamita, first goal of the season. 51 minutes in. 3-0. Oh, my. It's not okay. But it's amazing what a good tactic will do. So I ended up not going to sleep and decided to start this game. Actually, that was not originally the plan. I was going to continue my save where I was 5 seasons in playing with Gloucester City, where they're in the championship, and I'm trying to get them into the Prem. I'll continue that game, but there's no point really in recording it now that I've screwed everything up with it. Though maybe I will. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in seeing. I can post stuff up from starting from season 6, whatever. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you sim 5 years into the future." That's basically what that would mean. So could do that. It'd be kind of a cool way to do it. But yeah, basically we gave Gloucester City a takeover by a Chinese-Canadian multi-billionaire. Oh, Jamie Vardy. Very nice goal. Well, that's fair. This super rich guy. I worry about stuff like this. Rashika for Zolas. And we'll wait on the other one. I can't remember the guy's name now, but or the company, but it's an investing company, and so it was the idea that this guy took over and funneled money into the club. He owns an MLS club. I can't remember which one. Also a basketball team and a bunch of other sports clubs. So it's not unreasonable that he would go after a Premier League club by any means. And just as like a fun experiment, because I've never played with a sugar daddy club. I wanted to see what it would be like, how game changing it actually is. It's huge. It's funny though, because like, while it makes certain things easier, um, it doesn't change a lot, because you're still limited to your club's reputation. You might have all the money, you might have a bunch of money, and like you do, we get quite a bit of money. The biggest thing I was able to do with that, though, it wasn't signing people. It would be increasing my training and my youth rating. So we ended up with world-class training center, and our youth development's phenomenal. And a lot of the players that we have, and the best coaching staff now. That's taken a while. But a lot of players that we have, well, not the best coaching staff, but a good coaching staff. The best one in the championship. But yeah, a lot of our main players are guys who came up through the youth development. Just people that, like, you get the odd person with high enough potential, and knowing how to get the most out of training, and having the high training facilities and the coaches to help them out. It's zero issue. Wow. That was nice. We ended up having zero issues getting everything going. And, yeah, the team became super strong, very fast. The young guys made a big difference. And that's that. Kind of a shocking first game, but a 3-1 win over Leicester will definitely take it. Yeah, very exciting. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe to see more content. I will be uploading this consistently. I'm not sure how far into the future I want to play this save. At least one season, I guess. Realistically, I would like to become champions of the Premier League and eventually champions of Europe. So it could take a while, and I'm okay with that. I'm looking forward to playing through this with you. In the meantime, my name is Yusoku. We'll see you next time. You take care.